So, roughly 3 weeks ago, a dam burst in Brazil. Now, this dam contained, allegedly, only it's a dam that a mining company used to dump its waste. Now, the mining company says that the waste is not toxic. That is basically just sediment and some metals that aren't harmful. But apparently some environment agencies did some tests on the water and found there's quite high levels of mercury, arsenic, basically things that are very toxic. They said lead as well, nickel, chrome. Anyway, but the main point here is that this dam, with all the sediment, spilled into a river, killing everything in the river. Fish, turtles, all life gone. And it's spilling into the ocean now. Now, this river was also very important to a lot of people's livelihood, fishing. A lot of buildings got destroyed, people's lives ruined. And now everybody asks, who is responsible? Well, the dam was the mining company's responsibility. Because apparently 2 of these dams had burst. And there's apparently more that are threatening to burst. Now, obviously, people are angry. This is not a natural disaster. This is a man-made thing that probably could have been prevented. The government is holding this company responsible. They're gonna pay out some massive fund. But I'm trying to do research, to see, what are people doing about this? What can be done to clean out that river? And it's such a huge problem. Because as long as that sediment is in there, you can't. Everything already died. The whole ecosystem that probably took decades to form in that river is now completely ruined. So it's going to take, even if you get all the sediment and get the river cleaned out, it's going to take decades for that river to restore. And it's a big river. So something that took so long to create an eco-balance has been destroyed in one single moment. One environmental agency proposed a plan to clean out the river, and I think the cost was something like $27 billion. That is a lot. And I think because the mining companies are being sued for $5 billion. So where's the rest of the money gonna come from? I mean, this is such a disaster. We should have better systems in place to prevent things like this. But when it comes to profits and people trying to take shortcuts to bump profits, shit like this happens. We cannot have mining companies responsible for their own waste, because they will take shortcuts. We need to have better systems in place, better oversight, so things like this can be prevented, which is something that the Brazilian government is working on currently to avoid this from happening in the future. So that is good, but too little too late.